Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today I'm here in Weston-Super-Mare for a visit to the Grand Pier. You can see the entrance there just behind me. Lovely sunny day, but a little bit windy today. But that isn't going to matter down here at the Grand Pier because all the rides that I'm going to be experiencing today are located indoors. They've got a fantastic indoor area with various different rides here at the Grand Pier. Now, they've not got any roller coasters here. That's just down the road. However, they've got a fantastic variety of rides inside, including a Robo Arm, one of the best ghost trains in the UK in my opinion, and various other different rides as well. In terms of the setup here, you need to pay £1 to actually enter the pier. Once you're on there, rides are then of course an additional cost. Now at points they actually do an unlimited riding wristband. Today isn't one of those days, it is pay per ride. So I'll do quite a few of the different rides in there, not all of them, but I'll definitely get some footage so you get a good idea on exactly what rides and attractions can be found at the end of the Grand Pier here in Weston-Super-Mare. Now in terms of today, I've got a busy one, so I'm starting off here, and the next vlog will be from just down the road, Funland at the Tropicana, and then I'm heading this evening to Breen Theme Park, which is just a few miles up the road as well. So yeah, I've got a busy day, 3 different vlogs I'm going to be filming, and of course they'll be filmed and uploaded over the next 3 days for you all. So I hope that you enjoy watching them. But yes, let's make a start then here at the Grand Pier. I'll head over just prior to 11 AM, and that's when the rides are going to be opening today. So I'll head over there shortly, pay my £1, and as far as I'm aware, face coverings do need to be worn throughout all the indoor areas on the pier, of course following government guidance because it's all indoors. So let's head over there and welcome to the first of 3 different vlogs I'm going to be filming today. So just before I head over to the entrance turnstiles, I thought I'd show you the map here of the 2 different levels, what they've got with the different rides. So as you can see, most rides are down on the ground floor. This is where you can find the ghost train, you've got free fall just there, and there's dodgems and a few other smaller rides down there as well. And then upstairs here, that's where you can see you've got the go-karts, the Robo Arm just there in the middle, which is absolutely fantastic, Sidewinder as well, and again a few other smaller rides. And as I mentioned, just it's pay per ride today, but you can see just down here they do a ride all day wristband for £15. That's weekends and North Somerset school holidays. So yeah, that's quite good, isn't it really? You get to ride 12 of the different attractions in there for one price. So anyway, I'm going to head down this way now. As you can see, you can kind of walk onto this first bit without paying the £1. Then you get down to the turnstiles just here, and that's where you pay. Here we go, spread the love, not the virus. Do your bit to keep us all safe, wear your mask. And there you can see it. I like that, that's good, isn't it? Candy floss there with a mask on. Here we go, face masks are compulsory past this point and must be worn at all times. Anyone seen without a face mask will be asked to leave. So here we go, let's head down this way. So I'm onto the pier then, and as we can see, fantastic views there out to the sea, and of course of the beach just here in Weston-Super-Mare. Really nice beach here actually, look at that, stunning. And you can see down there some more of the attractions available here in Weston-Super-Mare. You've got like a mini golf and high ropes course over there, and also as you can see there's a Ferris wheel as well. Over to the right hand side we can just make out Funland at the Tropicana, which is just down there. So that's where I'm going to be heading in the second vlog. Of course that'll be coming tomorrow here on the channel. And then I'll be heading to Breen, which is even further that way, but we can't walk there. Well, I guess you could, but it'll take you quite a long time. Not very busy this morning. I thought I want to get down here straight away. The reason I've done it this way round and not gone to Breen first is because after 4 o'clock, when it's open till 8 o'clock on an evening like it is at the moment, they do a cheaper wristband. I don't quite know how much it is because it doesn't really clearly say on the website, but I guess I'll find out later on. But yeah, after 4 o'clock it's cheaper, so 4 hours is plenty of time to get the rides in down there. Even if it's quite busy, there's not loads of stuff to do at Breen Theme Park. So I thought that would be the best option for me today. Start down here. They all opened at 11 o'clock as well, so I thought, well, yeah, that's probably the best thing. Start here and make my way gradually down to Breen. So here we go, make my way down to the end here. Let's head inside the Grand Pier and go and pay for some rides. We can also use our chest-mounted GoPro here as well, so I can get lots of on-ride footage for you all. So I've just used the hand sanitizer just here. Really nice to see they've got a nice big hand sanitizing station right here at the entrance to the indoor area. And here we go. What I love about this is that when you walk in, you're greeted straight away by the Robo Arm just here. Don't think there'll be anybody on it just yet because it's just before 11. But here we go, yeah, it's quite amazing really when you walk in and just see people flipping around on there. Absolutely fantastic, and here it is. So yeah, it's not an absolutely huge place. Probably going to be here about an hour or so, I'd imagine. But yeah, let's go and pay for some rides. Right then, so I've made my way upstairs to come and buy some tickets for the rides, and they are actually selling the wristbands today, even though when I looked online it did say that even though it was the holidays there was going to be no wristbands at the moment. So yeah, £15 to ride all day. I mean, I'm not going to be here all day, go around and do all the rides once, but it still works out cheaper getting a £15 wristband, like you can see I've got here, than paying to go on each individual ride. And I thought that means I can do stuff like the go-karts that I've not done here before. Normally I just focus on the Robo Arm, the Ghost Train and a couple of other bits, but I thought, you know what, may as well spend £15, get a wristband. It's quite quiet, so I should be able to get round pretty quick and get loads of rides done. So for example, like the Ghost Train, that's £3 normally. The Robo Arm, or Robo Coaster as they brand it, that's £5. The go-karts, they're £5. So it soon adds up, doesn't it? I thought I may as well just get a wristband and get on some rides. So straight round then first, let's go on the Robo Arm. Looking forward to this. Here it is then in action. I'll tell you what, the position of it is what really makes this for me. The fact that it's right over the arcade. And like I said when I was walking in, first time reaction when you walk in here and you see that, you think, oh my God, I am not going on that. Especially if you're scared of rides. You know, if you love rides like I do, then of course you want to get on it. But yeah, look at that. What a brilliant attraction to have here in a really good location as well. So yeah, this is normally £5 a ride, so definitely worth getting that wristband because the option of them is on today. Then of course I'll head round, probably do the go-karts next after this, do the stuff upstairs, then head downstairs and get on that absolutely awesome Ghost Train, the House of Horrors. Anyway, I've got the chest-mounted GoPro on, I'm ready to ride. Come and join me on the Robo Arm. Here we go then, on the Robo Arm, so wait about 10 minutes there. I'll tell you what, social distancing isn't a problem on this ride, is it? I'd have been riding it on my own anyway. There's only the 2 seats. So you get to choose which setting you want out of 5 different settings. And what have I gone for? Extreme! Nice and intense. Oh, woo. Oh, I got some hang time there. Just watching everybody down in the arcade. Brilliant. I mean, I think £5 that this normally is, if you just pay per ride, is good value. Very unique. The only one in the UK. When you pick Extreme, you get a lot of hang time. You get some great views looking at the roof and the floor. Hey. Oh, getting a bit dizzy. It's good how they give you the option though of what you want. Whoa. Oh, the way I see it is if you're coming on, you got to go extreme, haven't you? Hey. And there we go. Brilliant. An absolutely awesome ride there on the extreme setting on the Robo Arm. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that, and it's just so unique as well. You've got to come down here and ride it, especially if you like trying out intense and unique flat rides. But the good thing is with that, you don't have to have it intense if you don't want to. But the way I see it is, if you're paying £5 a ride, you may as well have an intense setting. But there we go, I've made £5 back on my £15 wristband already. Up next, I'm going on the go-kart, so you can see them up there actually. They kind of start off on this second level and then sort of head up to the top there. So yeah, I'm going to make my way on there now, and of course I'll take you on for the ride. Not done the go-karts here before, so we'll see what they're like, because with it being indoors but not petrol powered, you actually go on there and they're electric powered, and it's built into the floor, I believe. So we'll head round there, and yeah, I'll take you on board on the go-karts. They're also normally £5, so after I've done them, I've done 2 rides, it would have cost me £10 anyway. So you can see why it was worth me getting the wristband, even though I'm here for a short amount of time. So let's go on and have a look. Here we go then. So wait about 20 minutes there for the go-karts. Time for Sean's quality driving now. Or should I say not so quality. Yeah, quite a queue on there. And obviously it's quite a low throughput attraction. Only 5 go-karts going around. It has got a loading area where they normally load up some other people as well, whilst the other 5 are going around. But yeah, they don't seem to be using it. Maybe it's not quite busy enough, but in my opinion, should be using that one really, just to increase the throughput a bit. Good thing is the hand sanitizing the steering wheel every time. But yeah, they're not as fast as if you use like your petrol go-karts. Of course, with it being indoors, they're electric powered, so you can see the power rails in the floor actually. Oh, that's some bad steering from me. Yeah, for electric ones, they're not bad. But you're definitely better off. Hey! You're definitely better off with the petrol one. Here we go, getting a bit more speed now. I think the guy's got like a remote controlling the speed actually. The cycle's probably 5-6 minutes. With it being quite a short layout, you get loads of laps. Ah! You know what? These electric ones are actually harder than the petrol. Up next we're going to check out that ghost train. Brilliant ghost train here. But I've not crashed yet. There's still time though. Here we go then, I think it's time for the last lap then now. Getting ready to pull the barrier across I think. I tell you what, you get a good value session on here. £5 normally. Obviously I've got a wristband, but yeah, £5. Been on here maybe 7 or 8 minutes now. I should have counted how many laps. Oh, that's not fair. Member of staff, he's got a fast one. Here we go, slowing down. And that's the end of the cycle. Well, the queue might have been quite long there and I waited quite a while, but they were actually quite good. I was quite surprised actually, especially for them being electric powered instead of with petrol. I didn't really think they'd have much kick to them, and on that first lap it really took a bit of time to get going, but I think what they do is just sort of ease you into it, just so people aren't straight away on the accelerator getting all the power and then crashing into the sides and into each other. But no, that was great. In terms of if you want to go on that ride, you've actually got to sign a disclaimer as well, just to say that basically the ride could be dangerous if you're not using the brakes correctly on the corners and that sort of thing. So that's completely understandable. But yeah, really good long cycle, definitely worth £5 actually. I think both of the rides, the Robo Arm and that, are really good value for what they are. And definitely, maybe some of the other rides here might be a little bit more expensive, but yeah, it's definitely worth getting the wristband if you come on a day when the option is available. Wasn't expecting it today, so I'm quite happy with that. It's probably saved me some money in the long run, because I wanted to do a few more rides here this time anyway. Normally we're going to do a couple of bits, but thought no, may as well try and do some more this time. So yeah, they were good. In terms of the social distancing measures, really good here. Of course, everyone's got to wear a mask indoors and on the rides, and also as well, regular cleaning. On the go-karts, clean them all down each time. On the Robo Arm, all the cleaning taking place on there as well. So some really good measures in place here, along with plenty of hand sanitizer stations as well. Anyway, carry on upstairs then here. I'll go on the Sidewinder next. You can see it there just behind me. Doesn't look like there's too much of a queue for this one, so it should be pretty much straight on. So yeah, let's go on the Sidewinder. Here we go then on the Sidewinder. This is £3 a ride. So yeah, if I hadn't got a wristband, my total would now have been £13. So yeah, you can see it was definitely worth paying for that £15 wristband. Hey, that's quite a punch this actually for a small one. In terms of social distancing on here, missing a seat in between parties. And again, that regular cleaning taking place between every ride cycle. So it's not just at a set time, they do it every single time people have come off a ride. So once I've stepped off this, my seat will be cleaned down. All the restraints and the seat itself. Hey, that's a great view. Yeah, you see what I mean? It can get quite expensive if you're just paying per ride in here normally. Hence why we normally only do a few rides. And we've been here before. Have a little walk through the Crystal Maze next. I think it's a mirror maze of some form. Okay, so I'll do the things on the top here before heading downstairs here at the Grand Pier. It's very grand, isn't it? I do like it. More places need indoor amusement parks, in my opinion, in the UK. All weather fun. And there we go, end of the cycle. Oh, no messing about there with the seatbelts. A great ride there on the Sidewinder, and like I say, it's quite a small one of those little gyro swings. However, it's pretty forceful. Here we go then. I'm inside the Crystal Maze then now. It's mirror maze, and yeah, I don't have a clue where I am, but I'll tell you what, there's way too many Sean Sandbrooks in here. I'm everywhere. Here we go. If you get lost, there's actually a little button that you can press, which is quite interesting. Way too many Sean Sandbrooks down. Oh, and it went straight into the mirror. Here we go. Oh, that's definitely a dead end down that way. Yeah, that's the thing with having a wristband. You know, this normally I wouldn't come in. I wouldn't pay £1 for it, but I may as well. Yeah, look at this. There you go. If you get lost, press that button. Don't know what happens. Does somebody imagine? It's like a big grabber. It's like an arcade game. A big grabber comes down, picks me up by the head, and like lifts me out or something. I'm not too sure. Carry on round this way. Don't have a clue. I thought it'd only be quite small. Oh! I thought it'd only be quite small from looking at the outside. Looks like I'm going to be in here all day. Don't think I'm going to have time to film the other 2 vlogs. That's if I have a camera left after whacking it into the mirror. Yeah. Where am I going? I think I might be pressing that button at this rate. So after about 10 minutes, finally made my way to the end there of the Crystal Maze. Isn't that a little bit longer than I planned? I love the logo there for Sidewinder. It's great, isn't it? It's a really nice little place, this. All packed together, all indoors. I do really enjoy it. Head down this way now, because we've got the little fun house just here on the right-hand side. Laser maze over there as well. Quite a lot of different arcade games. So we've got the dodgems to do down here, the ghost train, and also that drop tower that we can see over there as well. Quite a good one as well. I think whilst we're down here, we may as well go in here first. Circus Fun House. There we go then in the fun house. Straight through the little wires here first. Oh, not easy when you're trying to hold the camera. Gonna make it through. Nearly. So now we'll just, oh, I've got my leg stuck. Oh, it's actually, there we go. Yeah, if I was paying for a ride now, I'd have spent £17. So there we go, and £2 up. There's no chance I'm going through there. No chance. I mean, I don't think I'll fit through there, will I? I don't know. You know what? Let's, oh, there you go. I made it through. Just about. Oh, this is a slow one, isn't it, to get up? I think I'll be alright on this one. There we go. Used to them being a lot faster. Which way are we going? Round here. What's quite weird with this, there's nobody actually manning the fun house. You just scan your wristband and just walk in. Hey, welcome to the circus. think I can fit. Oh! And yeah, I'm stuck. Are we gonna make it? Oh. Yeah, that didn't do me any good. Now we're on upstairs. Go with a little rope bridge here, shall we? Another look there at those go-karts. But yeah, they were a lot better than I was expecting, actually. Stand here all day doing that. I don't really remember much about this fun house, to be honest. Trapdoor. Hey! More mirrors. Round through this way. Did this used to be a trommel? I can't remember. Looks like it used to be, I don't know. Not too sure, it's not a trommel now anyway. I think I should have took a run up there, shouldn't I? This way back downstairs. Yeah, this is normally £3 for the fun house. A little bit expensive in my opinion. I say that, some fun fairs and stuff you pay £3 for a fun house, so I guess that's kind of understandable. Yeah, plenty of places to use hand sanitizer all around as well when I've come off this. That's a good thing, especially when you've been going around on something like a fun house and touching all the different points and stuff. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with the measures for social distancing here. Pretty good. So after all the fun there of the crazy circus, it's time for things to get a little bit spooky. One of my favourite ghost trains in the UK. I absolutely love this attraction. It's the House of Horrors ghost train here on the Grand Pier. Of course, it starts off great with this really nice facade, all the theming on the front. And when we get inside, we sit in the cage just in here. You can actually see the cage just through there, which is the ride vehicle. That takes us through some brilliant scenes here on the House of Horrors ghost train. So I'll get in the queue and come and join me for the ride. Here we go then, so I've made it inside my cage just here. It's really unique, isn't it? Like, it just really adds to the atmosphere of it. So here we go, just waiting for a dispatch. And then I'll be going here on the ghost train. Looking forward to this, really enjoy this one. Such a good ambience to it in here. After all the noise out there in the pier, you come into here and it's just got such a good atmosphere. Fantastic jump scare, that one. Just the little things like the running water in there that add to it. Out into the graveyard now. There we go. Fantastic, I love that. What an absolutely fantastic ghost train. Again, the camera doesn't really do it justice, something like that. You need to be sat there on the ride to take it in fully. But I really enjoy it, one of my favourites in the UK. It might have been the longest ghost train in the world, but it's got such a fantastic atmosphere. What really makes it is just sitting in that cage. The ride system's great, and going up to the corners and them being really tight and not really knowing what's going to be there around the corner. I think it adds to the fear being sat in a cage. You'd think it would be the opposite, really. You'd think, oh, normally you haven't got a cage there, so you're more sort of exposed to the scares, but I completely think it's the opposite way round. It makes it even more scary being in the cage. Things are a lot closer to you as well, because obviously if the cage wasn't there, some of the animatronics and set pieces would need to be further back to avoid people reaching out and touching them. So because the cage is there, it means some of the scares can be really, really close and in your face. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. Really enjoy that. When you come back out here, it's all loud and all the lights and everything, but in there it's just got such a dark and spooky atmosphere. And that's what really makes it. Really like that. So I've already done the crystal maze upstairs, but down here on the lower level, you've got a standard mirror maze that you can go in. And of course, let's go and have a little walk through here. Just thought I'd show you these as well. Quite nice little pictures they've got on the wall. I like all them chips though. Well, Bert the seagull's trying to eat them. Charlotte was here, she wouldn't be very happy with that. Right, let's go through. Right, let's check out this blue one just here first. Oh, how glamorous. Yeah. Not. There we go. Hey! The let coast has been stretched out today. Look at this one. Oh, very long. There we go. I like all these pictures on the walls. There we go. Oh, look at that. Spinning around. Oh, there's a shark on the wall there. Is that vinyl or is it painted? Oh no, I think it's a vinyl. Hey. Let's carry on up this way. It goes quite tall. Got these little viewing windows as well that look out into the pier. It's quite cool. Hey! Oh, look at this light tunnel. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. LED light tunnel. I've never been in here before, so thought with me having a wristband, may as well have a walk through. Oh, can you imagine doing the videos in here all the time? Long as the theme park worldwide on YouTube in the light tunnel. There we go, a little photo opportunity. Little seating area over here as well. Sit down. Oh, way too many Sean Sandbrooks again there. Way too many. Yeah. Right, I think up next we're going to go downstairs and do the dodgems that we can see just down the right hand side. Go and give those a go. Oh, more mirrors. Oh, what a tune! I absolutely love these mirrors. It's like the never-ending mirror tunnel. I used to have one of these when I was a kid, actually, on my bedroom wall, because I remember I bought it from the gadget shop. Or I had it from a Christmas present or something from the gadget shop. I used to love that. What a great shop. A good walk there through the House of Mirrors. Right then, over onto the dodgems just here now. They don't look like the fastest ones. Again, similar to the go-karts, it's powered by the electricity running through the rails in the floor. Instead of having the big stick on the back, of course, what's powered up in the top. It's all powered from the floor. I think these look nicer, but they're not normally as good. As we can tell, they're not quite as fast. But yeah, we'll go around this way, get in the queue. Looks like I might have a bit of a wait for these ones. Quite a few dodgems on though. Here we go then on the dodgems. Wait about 10 minutes, had to wait about 2 cycles there. Here we go. Whee! Oh, straight in the back of number 6. Yeah, they're quite slow these ones, but they're alright. Got a wristband, so may as well come on them. Wouldn't normally pay just to go on these on their own. Something I've just noticed as well, I mean, I've been here a few times now, but I've never noticed the fact they've got Helter Skelter. I think because we've never had a wristband here before. Never been on a day when they're doing them. Hey, they've got a Helter Skelter, there it is in the corner. So I'll have to go on there, won't I, next? Hey. Tell you what I do really like about this dodgems. It's all the models that are on the wall. You see on the right hand side here. And when I say models, I mean models of dodgem cars. Not models as in model. There we go, look. You got like Elvis up there driving one. Some classic cars. There's even a moped just here. Yeah, quite like those. Whoa. Yeah, when you think of it in the grand scheme of things, here at the Grand Pier, definitely had my money's worth. Oh. And there is quite a lot to do. Oh, that was a good one. It's a very well-designed space. I tell you what they really benefit from though, a nice indoor roller coaster. Don't really know where they could squeeze it in, but an indoor coaster would be brilliant here. Wow. Yeah, up next I'll take you over on that Helter Skelter. Don't know how tall it is, but we're down here on the lower level and it goes right up there, so we'll go and find out. Hey! Yeah, they weren't too bad actually then, Dodge. It was a little bit better than what I was expecting. But yeah, they are still pretty slow compared to the ones that of course are powered from above, with all the electricity coming from the ceiling. Anyway, there's a little warning saying 69 steps to climb up to the top of here, so it must be going quite high. In fact, there's the go-kart track. Blimey, that's busy now. I mean, I waited quite a while. It's probably a half hour, 40-minute wait, that. Well, it is quite big. I've never seen this before. It's nice just to be able to take it all in a bit more down here. Of course, spending a lot more time here than I planned. I've actually been here 2 hours now because of all the queuing. Hopefully I'll still be able to get some bits in down at Funland. Probably not loads of stuff, but I have done it down there before, even though it's got some different rides this time. Whew. 69 steps later, and here we are. Do we go on the blue one or the red one? I think we go on the red one. Well, I'm not too sure how you know when to go because the traffic lights aren't working. So I've waited about a minute, so I'm hoping that it's clear. It should be by now. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit slow. Oh, I'll have to push myself along. Yeah, yeah, I've not missed much with this one, clearly. Yeah, yeah, that is absolutely awful. Oh, here we go, bit of speed now. I am on a map, but yeah, it's not great. You can tell this is one of them projects where someone designed it and thought, you know what, let's do a modern Helter Skelter, it'll be amazing. And it just ended up being a bit rubbish. Yeah, should have had a traditional one. Wasn't really up to much that, the Helter Skelter, was it? But I tell you what, you got some pretty nice views from at the top, looking out of the windows towards the sea and also around Weston-Super-Mare. Anyway, as you can see, we're coming towards the end of this vlog. We've just got one more ride to go on in here, and that's going to be the drop tower that you can see in action just there. So I'm going to head downstairs, get on the drop tower, put in some on ride footage, then I'll make my way outside and we'll wrap up this vlog here to the Grand Pier in Weston-Super-Mare. Here we go then on free fall. Great view looking down at the arcade there. Yeah, they've got loads of different arcade machines. God, it's quite forceful, isn't it? Hey. Yeah, they've got a laser maze over there. There's also some sort of museum what they've got here as well, but that isn't included in the wristband. That's a £3 upcharge. But yeah, I've definitely had my money's worth. It's not cheap here at the Grand Pier, but I don't think £15 is too bad considering how expensive each individual ride is if you're paying for them. Hey! I'd love to see them get a small little coaster in here. I think they could do it if they moved some of the arcade machines and had it raised up a little bit. I think they could get something in here, maybe a Zero Tivoli. But then I think about how long the trains are on those, so maybe not. Possibly a Gerstlauer bobsled coaster could run around the top here. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. I just think, you know, a coaster would be great for them here if they could fit one in. Then you've got to think about construction times and closing off the indoor section whilst they build it. Get some good bits of airtime on this. And there we go, that's free fall. Right, I'll head outside, head off the pier. What a nice visit. Been here a couple of hours. So there we go, it's come to the end of my trip here to the Grand Pier in Weston-Super-Mare. Made my way down here onto the beach now, where it's pretty windy, and unfortunately that's changed from my plans for this afternoon, but I'll go on to that in just a moment. In terms of my visit to the Grand Pier, was certainly there longer than I ever have been before, over 2 hours, and it was great to get in all the different rides and attractions there, and really enjoyed it. Of course, the Robo coaster being the highlight for me, and it sounds like I was pretty lucky to get it. From reading some of the comments comments from the posts I've put on social media today, seems like it's had a few days of downtime. Then spoke to some of the staff and they confirmed that it's been shut for a few days, having some technical issues. So you know what, I'm quite lucky to have been able to get the Robo Coaster today, or the Robo Arm as it's traditionally known, and yeah, it's certainly been great to get on there. Along with that, love the Ghost Train. The go-karts were good fun too, and overall it's just been a really good visit. But it was nice to check out some of the smaller bits on there as well, in a bit of a longer vlog here from the Grand Pier in Weston-Super-Mare. But yeah, in terms of the COVID operation, what they got going on here, that was also really, really good. Regular cleaning down of the rides, making sure that they're all social distance on the rides, and yeah, overall it was a really good operation. Yes, it took longer, but that's completely to be expected, and I'd rather it take longer and know that they're doing all the measures correctly. But yeah, everyone was respecting the mask rules from what I saw as well. Of course, some people are exempt from that, but in general, the majority of people were wearing masks on there, so that is really, really good to see that people were following the rules. And in terms of social distancing, I don't think it was too busy on there. I've actually just had a walk past the entrance here to the pier, and they're queuing to get on there now, so it's clear that the management of the pier are definitely restricting the numbers. Now, my original plan was to go to Funland, which is just down the road at the Tropicana. However, I've just had a little walk down there to go, of course, and film a vlog, and it seems like a couple of the bigger rides are closed due to some of the winds. To be honest, it doesn't seem too windy, but of course, safety first. The lady I was speaking to down there, she did say that things, you know, may open up. The wind's supposed to drop off in the next couple of hours, but of course, I've not got really time to wait about because I'm heading down to Breen Theme Park. So I'm going to get a bit of food, head down there a bit earlier than planned. But yeah, I won't be visiting Funland this trip. It's not the end of the world. It's actually the same rides that come up to Stoke-on-Trent Winter Wonderland. They've got like the big Sky Swing. Unfortunately, that's not on due to the wind. Air Max, we've not had that at Winter Wonderland for a couple of years in Stoke, but that's down here. Brilliant ride, but that seems to be having some issues as well. I don't know if that was really due to the weather or if that was a technical issue, but yeah, that unfortunately is closed at the moment, and I've not got time to wait about, so I'm going to head up to Breen Theme Park. Of course, with Funland, I've covered it before when there was different rides there from different showmen. Of course, it's completely different this time, but there's not loads of stuff. You've got a spinning coaster, a caterpillar, and a few different flat rides there. But yeah, it's not the end of the world that I'm missing it, but of course I would have liked to have done it really, of course trying to support as many different places as I can do, but I haven't got loads of time today because I've literally heading to Breen, and then I'm making my way back home, picking up Charlotte, and then back down this way because we're off into Wales to go and do Oakwood and a few other different theme parks as well. But there we go, thanks for joining me for this vlog here from the Grand Pier. It really is grand, it's majestic, and I love it. I think it's brilliant. I love to see more places actually put indoor theme parks, amusement parks. I think it really needs to be a bigger thing here in the UK, similar to the American Dream Mall over in the States that I did in New Jersey. That was brilliant, and something like that in the UK I think would go down really, really well. Overall, great visit, certainly had my £15 worth. I'm looking forward to getting up to Breen now and getting back on some more awesome attractions. Thanks for joining me, Sean Sandbrook, here in another vlog on Theme Park Worldwide, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you at Breen.